will certainly push away the darkness. I want to share with you in 1987, my dear father, Rabbi Goldstein, Uncle Yossi of blessed memory, approached the Rebbe on his birthday, and he presented him a key to the new Chabad house that my brother-in-law, Rabbi and Sturdy Ullman, just dedicated and opened up in Sydney, Australia. And he gives the key to the Rebbe, and the Rebbe smiles and says, "This is a gift to God, and I will roam around in the Chabad house." Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Rebbe telling us that every Chabad house is the Rebbe's house. Every Chabad house, the Rebbe roams around there. There's no question in my mind, 66 days ago, the Rebbe was in our Chabad house and made sure to protect myself, and all of the members were there. Yes, the Rebbe was there and is there and will be in all of our Chabad houses. Let me conclude with what happened just 3 weeks ago, which started 33 years ago. 3 weeks ago, a Chabad rabbi from South Dakota, the last state in the United States to get a Chabad rabbi, he's visiting his uncle, but he says, "I have to visit Chabad Poway. I need to visit the rabbi and give him a hug." Rabbi Mendel Aparovich walks into our Chabad house. So it's Thursday night 3 weeks ago. And he says, "Hi," he introduces himself. I've never met him before. And he says, "I just want to give you a hug from South Dakota." He met me in the lobby where the miracles began to unfold. And I said, "Do you know, Rabbi Alperovich, you're standing on sacred land where miracles upon miracles happened, where the Rebbe revealed himself in a most incredible way?" And he says, "Rabbi Goldstein, it's been amazing. I've been following you. What you have done to the world, what the Rebbe has done to the world is unbelievable." So I said, "It's only getting better from here. I've been invited to go to the United Nations to talk, and I'm trying to figure out what should I say at the platform at the General Assembly at the United Nations." Rabbi Alperovich's eyes opens up. "Did you say the United Nations?" I said, "Yes." And he says, "Do you know that the Rebbe wrote a speech 32 years ago that was supposed to be read at the United Nations that never happened?" I says, "That's incredible. I've been toiling and wondering, why am I going to the United Nations? And what am I supposed to say there? Where's the Rebbe who's going to tell me what I should be saying there?" And here's the answer. Within 10 minutes, I get an email from Rabbi Alperovich, which is the exact speech that the Rebbe penned in 1987 that was supposed to have been read 32 years ago. And the Rebbe would not rest until that speech will be delivered. And ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what happened at the United Nations. I was able to get up there with a tremendous amount of energy and strength, because it wasn't me anymore that was talking. It was the Rebbe's words that were talking to get through the United Nations. And I was able to deliver what the Rebbe wanted to be mentioned 32 years ago, so that the world can know that the world will no longer be a wasteland or a jungle, but rather the nations need to start implementing, following the 7 Noahide laws, and education, a moment of silence, and to realize that we are all children of God and we're all responsible for each other, and we all need to make this world a better place. And this was our Rebbe who knew that as we are approaching 25 years, that none of us here for a second should have a weakness and say, "Oy, it's 25 years, what are we going to do?" But rather say and realize that the Rebbe has not forgotten us. The Rebbe is with us. The Rebbe looked out for us then. He looks out for us right now. And all of us over here, we have been touched by the Rebbe. We have been inspired by the Rebbe and his shluchim. It's because he is here for us. I survived this horrific shooting, which is against all odds. Our community has survived against all odds. The miracles and miracles and miracles that happened just 66 years ago are miracles of biblical proportions. It's to get us ready, to let us know that the eyes is upon us. The Rebbe's soul is upon us. The Rebbe has not forgotten us. The Rebbe continues to embrace us. And as we're standing right here, right now, on this sacred ground, we know that the Rebbe wants us to get inspiration from what happened, to inspire others, to hang in there just a little longer, because Mashiach is up, Mashiach is here, and the miracles that we have seen will continue to see. The miracles that I share with the losing of my finger is not an loss, but it's an empowerment. What we lose doesn't make us lose, but it rather empowers us. The finger that was taken from me was given to every single one of you to point to the Rebbe, to point to Hashem, and say enough with this galus, and let us see the coming of Mashiach, speedily in our days. Amen. Thank you.